Miami Gardens buzzed with excitement on June 14, 2025. The city, already famous for its vibrant culture and sun-soaked beaches, was now at the center of the football universe. Anticipation had been building for months, and as the day finally arrived, the energy in the air was unmistakable. Streets around the stadium were alive with fans from every corner of the globe, their voices blending into a chorus of hope and celebration. Hard Rock Stadium, transformed from football to football, hosted the grand opening of the expanded FIFA Club World Cup. The iconic venue, known for hosting Super Bowls and concerts, had been reimagined for the world's game. Banners and flags from dozens of nations fluttered in the breeze, and the pitch gleamed under the Florida sun, ready for a new chapter in football history. In the days leading up to kickoff, crews worked around the clock to ensure every detail was perfect. From the freshly painted lines to the massive video screens, every inch of the stadium reflected the magnitude of the event. The transformation was a testament to Miami's commitment to delivering a world-class spectacle. 32 elite clubs had converged in the U.S. for a month-long football spectacle. These were not just teams but champions from every continent, each bringing their own style, history, and dreams. The world's eyes were on Miami, as legends and rising stars alike prepared to write their names into the annals of the beautiful game. Outside, the atmosphere was electric. Fans mingled, sharing stories and songs, united by their love for football. The air was filled with the scent of street food and the sound of laughter, as families and friends gathered to witness history in the making. For Miami, the spotlight was on Lionel Messi, leading Inter Miami onto the world stage for the first time. The Argentine legend, already a hero in his adopted city, now carried the hopes of a club and a community eager to prove themselves on football's grandest stage. The new format felt like a true World Cup for clubs, raising the stakes and the spectacle. With more teams, more matches, and more drama, every game promised unforgettable moments. The sense of occasion was palpable, as fans realized they were witnessing the dawn of a new era in club football. Fans from across the globe, in Inter Miami pink and Ahly red, filled the stands with color and noise. Chants echoed through the stadium, and every goal, tackle, and save was met with a roar that shook the very foundations of Hard Rock Stadium. The city's football rise and Messi's presence made Miami the perfect host. Once known mainly for American football and basketball, Miami had embraced the world's game with open arms. The arrival of global icons and passionate supporters had transformed the city into a true football capital. As the teams walked out, focus and determination were etched on every face. For many players, this was the biggest stage they had ever known, a chance to test themselves against the best, to chase glory, and to inspire the next generation of fans. Inter Miami sought to prove their place among the elite. Ahly, African champions, aimed to spoil the party. Both teams knew what was at stake, not just victory, but pride, legacy, and the chance to make history. The clash promised a battle of styles, Miami's possession game versus Ahly's disciplined defense and rapid counters. Every pass, every run, every tackle was a chess move in a high-stakes contest, as coaches and players searched for the slightest edge. The tension was electric, with every moment carrying the weight of dreams and expectations. The crowd lived and breathed every second, their emotions rising and falling with the action on the pitch. The stage was set, the crowd roared, and the world watched as the tournament kicked off. Cameras flashed, commentators raised their voices, and millions tuned in from every continent to witness the spectacle unfold. The 2025 FIFA Club World Cup was underway, with a script worthy of Hollywood. In Miami, a new chapter in football history had begun, one filled with hope, passion, and the promise of unforgettable moments yet to come. The match exploded into action, both teams eager to seize control. Inter Miami, buoyed by home support, tried to dictate play, with Busquets orchestrating from midfield. Their plan: get the ball to Messi and let him create. Ahly, unfazed, stayed compact and pressed with energy, forcing Miami wide. The visitors waited for their chance to counter, with Percy's pace a constant threat. The first real warning came when Caraba's shot whistled just wide after a swift Ahly break. Inter Miami responded by upping the tempo, Messi dropping deeper to influence play. A slick 1-2 with Suárez nearly unlocked the defense, but Ahly's last-ditch tackle kept it level. The opening minutes were a tactical chess match, each side probing for weakness. The tension was palpable, fireworks felt imminent. Suddenly the atmosphere shifted. All eyes turned to Messi, who seemed to sense the moment was his. The tension in the stadium was palpable, every fan holding their breath as the world's greatest player prepared to make his mark. In the 17th minute, he received the ball 30 yards out, seemingly boxed in by a wall of red shirts. Ahly's defenders had been disciplined all game, closing down space and denying Miami any clear chances. But Messi thrives in tight spaces, and this was no exception. With a trademark shimmy, he shifted his weight, leaving two defenders wrong-footed. He accelerated, gliding past another challenge, his close control mesmerizing. The crowd rose in anticipation, sensing something special was about to unfold. The stadium seemed to hold its breath as Messi unleashed a curling, left-footed shot from outside the box. The ball spun with perfect precision, bending away from the goalkeeper's desperate dive. The ball arced majestically into the top corner, unstoppable and sublime. It was a goal only Messi could conjure, a moment of pure footballing genius that left everyone in awe. Instantly, the crowd erupted. Roars echoed around the stadium as teammates rushed to embrace Messi, lifting him in celebration. For Inter Miami, it was the perfect start, a dream scenario brought to life by their superstar. The goal not only settled Miami's nerves but also electrified the entire tournament. The energy in the stadium was contagious, spreading to fans watching around the world. Ahly, stunned but undeterred, now faced a daunting task. Their game plan had been disrupted in an instant, and they knew they had to respond quickly to stay in contention. Their disciplined defense, so effective until now, had been undone by a single moment of brilliance. Messi had found a way where none seemed possible. For Miami, it was validation of their ambition and belief. For Ahly, it was a new challenge, a test of their resilience and character. The match's tempo shifted dramatically. Ahly could no longer afford to sit back. They pushed forward, searching for an equalizer, raising the intensity on the pitch. Around the globe, fans marveled at another Messi masterpiece. Social media buzzed with replays and praise, as pundits and supporters alike struggled to find new superlatives. The pressure was now squarely on the African champions to respond. With the world watching, the next chapter of this thrilling contest was about to unfold. Ahly refused to wilt after conceding. They pressed higher, disrupting Miami's rhythm and winning the ball in dangerous areas. A powerful Afsha free kick rattled the crossbar, a warning for Miami. Ahly's persistence paid off in the 33rd minute. Percy burst down the right, delivering a low cross. Karaba darted to the near post and finished clinically. The equalizer was a reward for Ahly's spirit and quality. Their fans erupted, silencing the home crowd. The match was level, both teams showing their credentials. The first half closed with the score at 1-1. The Club World Cup opener had become a thrilling end-to-end contest. Both sides looked capable of winning. The stage was set for a dramatic second half. The second half picked up right where the first left off, fast, intense, and fiercely contested. Inter Miami pushed forward, trying to break Ahly's defensive wall. The Egyptians stayed disciplined, with Rabia and Abdelmanem repelling attack after attack. Miami dominated possession, Alba providing width and dangerous crosses. Ahly's keeper made a crucial save to keep it level. The match became a battle of Miami's flair versus Ahly's resilience. Every attack and tackle drew a roar from the crowd. Ahly's counter-threat, especially through Tau, kept Miami wary. The next goal felt decisive. As the match tightened, Messi delivered again. In the 64th minute, he intercepted a loose pass and surged forward. Gliding past two defenders, he faced the keeper one-on-one. With trademark composure, Messi slotted the ball into the bottom corner. The stadium erupted. Messi's second goal, pure class. His anticipation, dribbling, and finishing were on full display. Miami reclaimed the lead, the crowd in raptures. Ahly, stunned but not broken, prepared to respond. Messi had once again changed the game with a moment of brilliance. The pressure shifted back to the African champions. With Miami ahead, both managers turned to their benches. Miami shored up midfield, aiming to control possession and protect their lead. Ahly went all in, adding attackers and sacrificing a defender. The changes injected urgency. Ahly pressed high, dominating possession. Miami, once comfortable, found themselves under siege. Ahly's substitutes ran at tired defenders, creating chaos. The home crowd grew anxious as the momentum shifted. The match was on a knife edge, with Ahly pushing for an equalizer. The final minutes promised high drama. Al Ahly's relentless pressure paid off in the 82nd minute. They won a corner, and Afsha delivered a perfect in-swinger. Rami Rabia rose highest, powering a header into the net. The Al Ahly bench erupted, level at 2-2. Their resilience and spirit shone through, twice coming from behind. The stadium buzzed with tension as both teams chased a winner. The match became end-to-end, breathless and dramatic. Miami were stunned. Al Ahly believed a famous upset was possible. The final moments were set for a grandstand finish. Football drama at its finest. With the clock ticking down and tension at its peak, it seemed as though the match was destined to end in a hard-fought draw. But then, in a moment that electrified the stadium, Miami was awarded a late free kick, prime Messi territory, and every fan in the arena held their breath in anticipation. Messi stepped up, eyes locked on the target, and unleashed his trademark curling shot. The ball struck the defensive wall, taking a wicked deflection that completely wrong-footed the goalkeeper, sending the crowd into a frenzy of hope and disbelief. The rebound spun dangerously into the box, and Luis Suárez, ever the predator, reacted first. With a powerful strike, he smashed the ball into the back of the net, igniting wild celebrations among the Miami players and fans alike. The stadium erupted in pure euphoria. Miami had snatched victory from the jaws of a draw in the dying seconds. The noise was deafening, a wave of joy sweeping through the stands as supporters hugged, cheered, and even shed tears of happiness. As the final whistle blew, the pitch became a scene of unbridled celebration. Players embraced, coaches punched the air, and the sense of relief and triumph was palpable. For Miami, this was more than just a win. It was a statement. Al Ahly, who had fought valiantly and matched Miami stride for stride, showed true sportsmanship in defeat. Their players, though disappointed, applauded the crowd and congratulated their opponents, earning respect from fans and neutrals alike. With this dramatic opening win, Inter Miami claimed 3 crucial points, setting the tone for their Club World Cup campaign and sending a message to the rest of the competition. Messi's 2 goals and his decisive involvement in the final moments underlined his enduring greatness. Even at this stage of his career, he continues to deliver when it matters most, inspiring teammates and fans with his brilliance. Long after the final whistle, the fans remained in their seats, chanting Messi's name and waving banners in his honor. The stadium echoed with songs and cheers, a fitting tribute to a footballing legend. Both teams exchanged handshakes and words of respect, acknowledging the intensity and quality of the contest. It was a night that showcased the very best of international club football. For Miami, the journey had begun with a Hollywood ending, one that will be replayed in highlight reels and remembered by fans for years to come. The Club World Cup was off to a spectacular start, promising more drama, passion, and unforgettable moments as the tournament unfolds. This magical night in Miami, under the bright stadium lights, will be etched in football history, a night when heroes rose, legends delivered, and a city celebrated a new chapter in its sporting story.